There are places on Earth so deadly, stepping foot on them could be the last thing you ever do. From boiling caves to toxic lakes and snake-infested islands to nuclear wastelands. This isn't just a travel warning. It's a reality check. Let's dive into the world's most treacherous destinations. Number 15. Vos Rojinya Island, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. Hidden in the desiccated remains of the Aral Sea lies Vos Rojinya Island, once a Soviet bioweapons testing site, and now a chilling relic of Cold War secrecy. Here, researchers developed and tested anthrax, plague, and other horrors. When the USSR dissolved, the island was abandoned, its labs left unsecured, the soil littered with dormant bacterial spores. In 2024, Kazakh scientists reported viable anthrax strains still active beneath the surface, and satellite imagery revealed that rodents and birds are now moving freely between the island and the mainland. With fewer barriers and more exposure, experts now warn of a potential biohazard migration zone. What was once an isolated testing ground is now a quiet, ticking biological time bomb. Number 14. Runit Dome, Marshall Islands. From above, it looks like a concrete cap in paradise. But beneath Runit Dome lies America's nuclear skeleton. Buried beneath this 350-foot structure are over 3.1 million cubic feet of radioactive waste from 67 Cold War-era bomb tests carried out between 1946 and 1958. Runit wasn't designed to last forever, and it's starting to crack. In 2023, sea levels crept higher and began lapping against its sides. Microfractures were discovered in the foundation, allowing salt water to mix with radioactive material. Locals now call it the tomb, and it's feared a cyclone could shatter it entirely. If breached, radioactive isotopes could flood into the Pacific Ocean, poisoning marine ecosystems and local food chains. It's a nuclear legacy with no expiration date and no maintenance plan. Number 13. Bolton, Strid, England. You wouldn't expect one of the world's deadliest spots to be hiding in rural Yorkshire, but the Bolton Strid is full of fatal surprises. This narrow stream disguises the ferocity beneath. What looks like a 6-foot wide trickle is actually a condensed, twisting river channel packed with underwater caves and powerful whirlpools. Every person known to have fallen into the Strid has died. Not one body has been recovered. In 2024, new sonar mapping revealed unseen sinkholes and deeper vertical shafts that explain the phenomenon. The current is so strong, it drags victims downward almost instantly. It's a lesson in deceptive danger, proof that serenity can hide savagery. Unlike oceans or volcanoes, the Strid kills quietly and invisibly. Number 12. Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. Stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, the Bermuda Triangle is infamous for swallowing ships and planes whole. Since the early 1900s, over 50 vessels and 20 aircraft have disappeared in the area without distress calls or wreckage, fueling legends of alien abductions, time portals, and lost cities. In 2023, new data from NOAA provided a more grounded theory. Rogue waves, massive, sudden walls of water, are becoming more common in this corridor. Some reach over 90 feet high, enough to snap freighters in half. Magnetic anomalies also confuse compasses and navigation systems, and white squalls, mini hurricanes, can appear in under 10 minutes. Whether you believe in UFOs or not, the triangle is a chaotic gauntlet of natural forces. The danger is real and brutally unpredictable. Number 11. Chernobyl's Elephant's Foot, Ukraine. It looks like a melted sculpture or alien rock, but the elephant's foot is one of the most radioactive masses on Earth. Formed from molten nuclear fuel and reactor core metals after the 1986 explosion at Chernobyl, this lava-like blob once emitted radiation so strong it could kill a person in 5 minutes. Today, it still sits beneath the remains of Reactor 4, now encased in the $2 billion new safe confinement dome completed in 2019. But that containment isn't forever. In 2022, Russian troops briefly occupied Chernobyl during the invasion of Ukraine, raising international fears as radiation monitors spiked due to dust kicked up by tank treads. Chernobyl may seem like a historical disaster, but the danger inside is still alive, and still lethal. Number 10. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron is a crimson death trap nestled near Tanzania's volcanic craters. With a pH of 10.5, it's as corrosive as ammonia. Any animal not adapted to its caustic waters is calcified upon contact. Flamingos are the exception. They breed here safely, but everything else turns to stone. In 2024, seismic activity in the Rift Valley caused underground chemical changes, pushing alkaline levels even higher. Several zebras were found near the lake's edge, their limbs burned and stiffened by the water. The lake's bloody hue comes from salt-loving microorganisms that thrive where life shouldn't. From space, it looks surreal. Up close, it's a lake of death and deception. The water invites you in, but never lets you out. Number 9. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Located at the triple junction of 3 tectonic plates, the Danakil Depression is Earth's most hostile real estate. Temperatures reach 120 degrees Fahrenheit regularly. Pools bubble with sulfuric acid. Chlorine and carbon dioxide vent from cracks in the crust. You're not just visiting a desert, you're entering another planet. In 2025, new rifts opened near Dalal, unleashing gases that grounded flights for days and hospitalized several researchers for inhalation injuries. The salt flats here shimmer in alien colors, neon yellow, electric green, but touching the water means instant burns. Even seasoned geologists wear gas masks and carry emergency oxygen. Erta Ale, the local volcano, still holds a lava lake at its peak, threatening to overflow. The Danakil isn't just deadly, it's primordial. Number 8. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. Earth has a ship graveyard, it's here. Namibia's skeleton coast is lined with bleached bones and over 1,000 rusting shipwrecks, scattered along a desolate shoreline where the Atlantic collides with the Namib Desert. Portuguese sailors once called it the Gates of Hell, and they weren't exaggerating. In 2024, a documentary team became stranded for 36 hours when their vehicles broke down and satellite phones failed. They were eventually rescued, but their footage confirmed increased lion activity in the desert dunes. With no fresh water, thick fog, howling winds, and lurking predators like hyenas and jackals, the Skeleton Coast is a cruel paradox. Stunningly beautiful, yet brutally inhospitable. You don't just get lost here, you vanish. Number 7. Lake Keriche, Russia. On the surface, Lake Keriche looks tranquil, still water under blue skies. But this lake in Russia's Ural Mountains hides a radioactive horror beneath. It's used by the Soviet Union to dump nuclear waste from the Mayak plant. It earned the reputation as the most polluted place on Earth. Back in the 1990s, standing near its edge for just an hour could expose you to a lethal dose of radiation. In 2024, seismologists reported new underground tremors that may have cracked containment barriers, stirring fears of groundwater contamination. A rising leukemia rate in the Chelyabinsk region is reigniting scrutiny. Although the lake's surface was sealed with concrete, it may still be bleeding poison into surrounding ecosystems. Keriche isn't just toxic, it's alive, silent, and spreading. Number 6. Mariana Trench, Pacific Ocean. The Mariana Trench is Earth's most extreme abyss. At nearly 7 miles deep, it's a world of crushing pressure, eternal darkness, and alien-like life forms. If Mount Everest were dropped into the trench, its peak would still be submerged by over a mile of water. In 2024, a joint US-Japanese expedition revealed horrifying truths: microplastics, radioactive traces from the Fukushima disaster, and shrimp species that glow like jellyfish and prey on one another in total blackness. The pressure here is over 1,000 times what we experience at sea level, enough to implode any unshielded human body instantly. Only a handful of people have ever visited its depths, and even fewer returned with answers. It's a reminder that our oceans remain Earth's final mystery, and that mystery may not be friendly. Number 5. Oymyakon, Russia. The village of Oymyakon, tucked deep in Russia's Yakutia region, is the coldest permanently inhabited place on the planet. Temperatures can fall to -96 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than Antarctica and even Mars. Homes have no running water, pipes freeze solid. Cars run all day or not at all. Children walk to school in triple-layered fur at -60 degrees Fahrenheit. In 2023, a fierce polar storm left the town without power for nearly a week. Locals burned books, shoes, and even furniture to stay alive. Outside, the cold is so intense it can freeze your skin within seconds. Eyelashes snap off. Spit crackles mid-air. Survival isn't just about gear, it's about grit. Life here defies logic and thrives in the unimaginable. Number 4. Death Valley, USA. Death Valley, located in California's Mojave Desert, is a land of extremes. In 2024, it recorded the planet's highest surface temperature ever measured, 136 degrees Fahrenheit, 58 degrees Celsius. Ground temperatures soared to 201 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to fry flesh. It's not just hot, it's otherworldly. Hills ripple in burnt orange, salt flats stretch endlessly, and silence hums like tension. Despite clear warnings, tourists still arrive unprepared. In 2023 alone, park rangers responded to over 70 heat-stroke emergencies. People collapse mid-hike, electronics shut down, tires melt. At night, rattlesnakes and bobcats creep across the shimmering roads. Death Valley isn't a novelty, it's a furnace. Beautiful, vast, lethal. Number 3. Snake Island, Brazil. Roughly 90 miles off Sao Paulo's coast lies Ilha da Queimada Grande, aka Snake Island. Here, an estimated 4,000 golden lancehead vipers, some of the most venomous snakes on Earth, dominate every inch of the terrain. With no predators and abundant prey, the vipers evolved fast and deadly. Their venom melts flesh, causes massive internal bleeding, and kills within an hour. In 2023, an unauthorized fishing boat docked too close. Only one survivor made it back. His footage blurred, his face pale. Brazilian authorities reinforced the Navy's ban after the incident. Even scientists require full hazmat suits and government clearance. No joke. This island could kill you before you even see what bit you. Number 2. Nika Crystal Cave, Mexico. Beneath Chihuahua, Mexico, lies a surreal cavern shimmering with crystals up to 40 feet long. The Nika Crystal Cave, discovered by miners in 2000, feels like something out of a fantasy film, but it's deadly. With temperatures reaching 116 degrees and humidity at 99%, it's like stepping into a boiling sponge. Without a cooling suit, your body would shut down in under 10 minutes. After renewed mining operations caused flooding in 2020, access was restricted, and in 2024, geologists warned of total collapse risks due to continued destabilization. The crystals, formed over 500,000 years, may vanish forever. It's a dreamlike wonder hidden beneath Earth's skin, and one wrong move could seal you in its gleaming tomb. Number 1. Death Road, Bolivia. And at the number 1 spot, Bolivia's infamous Death Road, officially known as Yungas Road. Snaking along jungle cliffs, it rises to 15,260 feet above sea level, with hairpin turns and sheer drops as deep as 2,000 feet. In some sections, it's only 10 feet wide and has no guardrails. Combine that with rain, fog, mudslides, and loose gravel, and you've got a path paved with fear. While a safer bypass opened in 2006, adrenaline junkies still flocked to it for biking tours. But 2024 brought unprecedented rainfall, triggering landslides that stranded dozens and forced mountain rescues by helicopter. Local authorities are now considering a full closure, but thrill seekers keep coming. Because for some, facing death is the only way to feel alive. And there you have it. The 15 most dangerous places on Earth. From toxic lakes to haunted islands, the world is full of places that look like paradise, but can turn into a nightmare in seconds. If you enjoyed the journey, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with someone who loves the thrill of the unknown, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping explorations. This is Top Facts, where the unbelievable becomes reality, and the facts will always leave you thinking twice. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring the world's wildest corners.